Hello!
Ahoy!
Well, welcome to another episode of Bottom of the Stream with Adam and Nick. My name is Adam.
I didn't think you were going to say your name then. My name
Why?
is Nick. I don't know. I felt like...
Did I hesitate?
I felt like it was a longer pause.
One week I'm going to say your name is Nick and confuse you.
Yeah, that will completely throw me. Welcome to Bottom of the Stream with Adam and Nick, the best place to get up to date with all the news of the week from the world of streaming and movies. How are you, Adam?
I am great, thank you. How are you?
Also good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feeling healthy this week.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Good.
Feeling good.
Have you...
I've been doing more walking.
Okay.
I've done
I was gonna say,
8,000
you've been
steps every
active.
day for the last nearly 3 weeks now.
Excellent.
And it's just making me feel a bit more
Good.
energetic.
Do more, feel more? Is that a phrase?
Is that what they say?
I don't know.
Cool.
If it isn't, it is now.
My watch battery died today, so today it's good. My chart's going to go down. It's really annoying. It's not going to.
You know you did it.
I know I did it, but the charts don't look right.
Yeah.
It confuses me.
It's a manual override.
How are you?
Or something. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a big week this week in the house.
That's it.
Yeah, got a teenager now.
Oh, of course. Yeah. How was that?
Yeah, so I'm not old enough to have a teenager.
I don't think.
Well, I know
you
I
are.
am technically.
You are. You're old
Like,
enough to have
what-
like a
what-
20-year-old.
yeah, exactly.
But I don't want you to be old enough because I'm older than you.
Yes.
So I don't want you to be old enough to have a teenager.
So that's been fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Various events and a bit of celebration and
Excellent.
good. And yeah, that has definitely been the most exciting.
Well,
bit
yeah, I
that's
can
happened
imagine
this
that's
week.
taken over most of the week.
Other than that,
Did you get any cool gifts?
standard.
Worth mentioning?
It's like that age, isn't it, where I keep saying your presents start to get smaller.
Because they get more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love clothes.
A lot of clothes.
Yeah, I love clothes. Some money. A few other bits and bobs, beauty type things. You know how it is.
I know with girls. If I don't know girls, then it's not worth knowing.
Yeah, so that's all been fun, and then it's it'll soon be everyone back to school and back in routine.
That's not long now, is it?
Yeah,
Awesome.
back as we were, and then it'll soon be Christmas. Here we go.
I've got to go on holiday first. Let me have that.
Yeah,
at
true.
least.
True.
I finished building my Lego Home Alone house.
Excellent.
So that's all done now. It looks great. I think it's gonna go here.
Nice.
So it might get in shot, so you might be able to see it from
Good.
next
It
week.
does look good.
It does look really good, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You can get a lighting kit for it, so you
I've
can
seen
light all
this.
the rooms and stuff up. So I
have
might
seen
get
this.
that.
Yeah.
So I might get that next because it does look. It looks better than I thought it would. To be fair,
It does.
Sorry if we're both just staring over there
Because I've seen like reels or whatever where people have had the set and then they've gone, yeah, but it's not got a front garden, so I'm gonna freestyle
expand it.
front
You've got to
lawn.
make the gates and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You even get. Can you see the little statue at the front that
Yes.
the pizza man knocks over?
Yeah.
It's a little Lego man. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Great.
they can't see it. We can.
Well, maybe next week.
Yeah, if I can
Suddenly
get it
see
there,
behind you.
I think that's in. I think that bit's in shot. So
Yeah.
that might be where it's going.
Okay.
Then I've got to figure out what I'm going to buy next because I'm kind of addicted to Lego now. that was never supposed to happen because it's really expensive and I've got no room for it.
That's more
Yeah.
the thing. Because everyone in my house loves Lego, and it's like we're pretty choosy about what.
You've got to be.
Yeah, and then it's finding the room for it.
Yeah.
as well. So, I got for Christmas last Christmas. I got a Soundwave,
Oh yeah, I remember you saying.
and he's great. So he sits on the shelf in the hallway. I remember a few years ago, I got my wife the Queer Eye.
Oh
flat.
really?
That's really good,
Oh,
but that's
that's
gone under the bed now.
Oh yeah, because there's no room. There's no
Yeah.
room to put anything.
Um,
You see these people, don't you, with like basements and there's just all Lego.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
crazy.
dream.
Yeah.
But I don't
when
have a basement.
Lego is giving you stuff to build and
Yeah. I don't have a basement.
do
so,
stuff like that.
Unfortunately. That's
Well,
not
actually,
happening.
she's got the Hocus Pocus cottage. That's really
Oh,
cool.
okay.
That's stowed in the cupboard, and that comes out at Halloween.
Nice.
That's a really good set.
I was thinking this might go downstairs at Christmas.
Nice, yeah.
Even though
I
Home
think so.
Alone not a Christmas movie.
No, but I think you
I
can make
think
it
you
part
can
of
make
your,
a feature of that on like the fireplace
yeah,
or something.
definitely, 100%.
I think that might happen at Christmas.
Part of your Christmas decor.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you've
could
got it
put,
out for 4, 5, 6
Yeah,
weeks.
exactly. People can see it. You can get other little bits to go around it. It'll look quite cool. So yeah, I might do that at Christmas.
Done.
Sweet. I've got a random question for you this week.
I love it, yeah.
Question of the week. It's a bit of a strange one, but I've seen it on Instagram, so I have stolen it.
Okay.
But what's not stolen these days? So would you rather?
Cool.
Would you rather every time you shower, there's 2 random strangers in there with you?
Okay.
Or every time you go to bed, there's 2 random strangers sitting in the corner of the room watching you?
That sounds terrifying.
Both of them do. So they're
I think
they're
I
awake
can
all night and they're watching you all
Yeah,
night.
don't like that. Don't like that at all. I think I'm taking my chances with the shower. I
Really?
can shower pretty quick, but there's not going to be a lot of room if there's 3 of us in there.
No,
There's
that's
not
true.
many showers in an average home that you're going to have a lot of... I mean, when you've got to turn around,
Yeah.
reach into your extremities,
Yeah.
you're going to be bumping into something. That's
You
all
are.
I'm saying.
And you don't know who these 2 people are.
Do they always change?
Yes.
Okay.
So and they could be anybody. It could be men, women, big men, little women, big women, little men. I'm assuming they're always going to be of age.
Okay, fine.
We'll have that as a rule.
But imagine if you got into your shower, you're like, I really need a shower. It's been hot. Really hot.
It's been hot a lot lately.
Yeah, exactly. You open up your bathroom door and there's Warwick Davis and
Yokozuna.
Nora Batty.
Yo, Nora
Right,
Batty.
before, yeah.
That would be scary because she's, I think, no longer with us.
I think I'm still taking that.
Warwick Davis would be a good one because he
Yeah.
doesn't take up a lot of room.
I'm still taking that.
Are you taking the shower over
I'm
the
not
sleeping?
having people sitting in the corner watching me sleep. I know they're not going to do anything to me.
They're not going to do anything to you. They're just going to watch all night. So if you wake up in the night, they'll be like, all right?
You're like, all right.
No.
No, shower. Taking a shower.
I asked an AI this
Getting in
question
and out.
earlier on, and it thinks you've chosen the wrong answer.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, it's AI for you. What would
choice-
you choose?
I think it's a really hard one. I think I'm choosing shower as well because it's less time. I can shower. I can be in and out of the shower in a few minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
this
it's
might be
done.
TMI, but I don't necessarily shower every day. I
Yeah.
do go to bed every day
That's also true.
for a number of hours.
Yeah, a lot. Not as many hours as I should.
Yeah,
But
I can shower pretty quick. I can adapt.
yeah, you can shower pretty quickly. You don't have to be naked either if you didn't want to be.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they, or are they just?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is it like, I don't know, some dude has like finished work for the day and he's been
What's worse,
magically
that
transported?
you're naked in the shower and they're not, or all 3 of you are naked?
All 3 of us are naked.
That's worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was naked and they weren't, I'd pretty much be fine with that, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm getting showered.
Yeah.
There's no like
You're not-
skin to skin.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything you don't want to see. You're not touching anything you don't
Yeah.
want to touch. You're just being observed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I think it is the only answer. I couldn't sleep in a room if there was somebody watching me all night.
Nope.
I just couldn't do it.
Nope. I don't like it.
No.
That gives me the ick far more than getting in a shower with 2 randoms.
Yeah. Agreed. I'm with you.
So you were saying about the AI.
The AI says the choice comes down to minimizing overall harm, distress, and net disruption to well-being. Taking the option where 2 strangers sit in a corner of the room while you sleep produces a far better net outcome. And it's basically saying because you're asleep for most of it, you're not going to notice. But I
If
don't
I
think I'm
get to
going to be
sleep,
asleep.
yeah.
Yeah. By prioritizing physical safety, hygiene, and the period of total unconsciousness during sleep, choosing the room observers results in the lowest net negative impact on daily life.
That's such a non-human answer.
Yes.
Because all of that is
I actually answered with this is
logical.
supposed to be humorous.
Yeah. All of that is logical, but it doesn't take into account any actual human emotions.
Yes.
I
I don't want either of them.
No.
I don't even... Would it be... Okay, here's another question. Is it worse if they're 2 strangers or 2 people that you know?
I think at that point I'm not bothered.
I think that changes my answer a little bit. I think I'd be more comfortable sleeping in a room with 2 people I know watching me than being in a shower with 2 people I know watching me.
Yeah,
I think
I'd
it
say
might change my answer.
Generally, that might be a rule, yeah.
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 That's weird. That's psychological. It's got to
Yeah.
be. If that changes my answer, there's something wrong in my brain.
But it is, like you say, it's random, so that, you know, very infinitesimal chances. But yeah, it could be someone you know in
Yeah.
a shower.
Anyway,
Yeah. Stick with shower.
it's a good question, I thought.
I like that one. Horrifying, but
Horrifying.
good question.
Right. Have we got any Netflix news for me?
Let's start with the Netflix news of the week.
Okay.
And let's start with the growing battle between Netflix and
Battling now.
YouTube.
Okay.
Because it has come out from sources this week that YouTube is offering increasing amounts of money to popular channels if they do not go over to Netflix for the increasing number of video podcasts that seem to be
Isn't that just one?
moving over. No, they signed a whole deal with a load of
yeah.
creators, didn't they?
YouTube are panicking, basically.
There's always to say that these payments that are being offered to certain channels come in the form of giving them brand deals or just straight up financing their show.
Right.
Which is really interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah. YouTube is close to an agreement with several of these partners, say the sources who declined to be identified due to the negotiations being sensitive and ongoing.
Ooh.
YouTube has also said, according to these sources, that anyone who does sign deals with Netflix will be less likely to feature for them in marketing campaigns, events, and such like.
I think that's a fair comment. If you're with Netflix, YouTube are not going to advertise you, are they?
Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? Because it is Netflix who have been the aggressor in terms of, right, we want a piece of this market. And having gone, well, basically, we've conquered normal TV.
Yeah.
Our next...
And film.
Yeah.
And games.
Our next challenge is to get in on that short form market.
Do you think they ever go for music? Do you think they ever take on Spotify?
I'm not sure. Are they just too far behind? Because even Amazon Music is quite well embedded, isn't it, in comparison?
And YouTube.
And yeah, exactly.
But they're the only one that don't have it.
Yeah.
So
I guess there's nothing...
They're more likely to buy one of the smaller ones out.
Music videos aren't really a thing anymore. I mean, MTV doesn't even do it. There would be nothing against Netflix being a hub for music videos.
No.
But then that's just not a done thing anymore, is it? Really?
No, not really.
Not as much as it used to be.
There must be some smaller music streamers out there that Netflix could just buy.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one. But
yeah, if they're... So do you reckon if we contact YouTube and tell them that Netflix have been sniffing around, they might finance our show?
Yeah.
We might drop an email.
Put some feelers out. Who knows? That's not the only bit of trouble that Netflix have been getting into this week with news of a lawsuit filed against them. See if you can work out what for.
Okay. By
a Christian metal band.
Christian metal band?
Yeah.
Well, this has got to be some sort of naming thing.
Called Demon Hunter.
There's a Christian metal band called Demon Hunter.
Yeah. I guess they would say they're...
I suppose,
on the side of Jesus.
Yeah, they're not demon worshipper, I suppose. There's a difference.
They have had this name for 25 years.
Oh, wow, veteran rock band.
Excuse me. Yeah. And have sued Netflix, accusing them of trademark infringement and unfair competition due to, obviously, the success of K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't think people are really going to get the two confused.
No. There's loads of things called Demon Hunter out there. There's games and stuff.
Exactly.
If they were a K-pop band, then yes.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Yeah.
I'd be alright with it then.
I agree. It feels... I don't want to... Yes. Cash in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. It's publicity stunt.
Exactly.
It's them just going, we could get some media out of this. It's taken them a year.
Exactly.
Over a year.
And the rest, yeah. The lawsuit alleges that Netflix Studios and concert promoter AEG Presents, and I wonder if this is more the thing, because we've talked about it, how Netflix are doing this K-pop Demon Hunters live world tour, aren't they, over the next year and beyond. Saying that they have created substantial confusion amongst consumers.
Right.
Demon Hunter is a well-known and celebrated metal band formed at the turn of the century and has consistently released albums, toured and sold merchandise to a large and dedicated audience. Unfortunately, in 2025, Netflix and Netflix Studios, despite almost certainly being aware of Demon Hunter, the band, chose to release a movie called K-Pop Demon Hunters.
No, they're not aware of the band.
Yeah. They say...
They've sold over 600,000 albums, according to Wikipedia,
Okay.
so it's not even like a million.
They say that one of the examples included in the lawsuit is an email from someone who spent $500 on top-tier tickets for a Demon Hunter concert in New York, believing they were getting tickets for a K-pop Demon Hunters show.
Yeah, but that's stupid. That's stupid fans. That's not Netflix's fault. That's just people being stupid.
Because I'm pretty sure Demon Hunters, the band, haven't put any, young Korean ladies on their poster, for example, to create that confusion. I mean, let's see how this one shakes out, but it feels... Thing is, if they've got Demon Hunter as a trademark since 2022, they haven't got K-pop Demon Hunters.
No.
That's not even the name of the band in the movie. It's just the name of the movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They've been going since 2001.
Okay.
They've only ever been nominated for 2 awards.
Right.
And that was last year and this year.
Okay.
So it's doing something for them as well.
There you go.
There's only one original member of the band left. The original drummer was called Jesse Sprinkle.
Oh,
what a great name.
That's a lovely name.
That does sound like something from K-pop Demon Hunters.
It's like the name of a troll or something. Isn't that?
Wow.
But talking as we have been, weirdly, extensively this episode about Netflix getting involved with music.
Yes.
They have also announced this week that following its premiere at the Sundance Film Festival, Netflix have purchased a documentary named The Disciple, which is about none other than the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, nice.
And specifically, this covers the making of their Once Upon a Time in Shaolin album, which, I don't know if you remember, several years ago, this is the album that they made one copy of and sold to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Which could be a fascinating documentary.
That does sound interesting.
Yes, The Disciple, A Wu-Tang Fable is the full title of the movie that, as I say, premiered at Sundance, and you will be able to watch on Netflix from the 16th of October.
Okay. Less than 2 months away.
Indeed.
Any Wu-Tang Clan fans out there? That's hard to say.
Executive produced by a couple of the band as well.
Okay. So they're in on it.
Yeah.
Cool. I might actually watch that. It sounds quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Shaolin was a 31-track record, of which only one copy was made, and in 2015 it was auctioned off to the highest bidder.
Does it say what it went for?
$2 million.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Which is probably more than they would have got if they'd sold it.
It was bought by notorious and later convicted entrepreneur Martin Shrekley, which may form part of the documentary.
I'm sure it will.
But, yeah.
Cool, that's really
Yeah,
interesting.
Fascinating story. You've not got too long to wait before you can watch that on Netflix.
I wonder if it ever got digitized and given out to the
there
world.
somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's got the masters? Did you destroy them? I have questions. I want them to be answered.
I'm sure they will be.
Netflix has also announced some more detail on an upcoming movie with quite the cast.
Okay.
Again, we'll be able to see this one from October. The movie we are talking about is named Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
I would say, from the information and description, a horror thriller.
Okay.
And you'll be spoiled for choice because it also arrives on October the 16th.
Oh.
Meaning you can have quite the double header.
Good
with
day
that
in.
And the Wu-Tang documentary. Sacrifice includes in its cast Chris Evans,
Okay. The DJ or the actor?
the actor / Captain America. Anya Taylor-Joy,
Okay.
Vincent Cassel,
Nice.
Charlie XCX, John Malkovich, and Selma Hayek.
Okay. Yeah, that is a good cast. I don't really know what a Charlie XCX is. But...
She is a pop star.
Okay.
Ask your kids.
I haven't got any.
Okay, ask someone else.
I'll ask your kids.
This movie is, as I say, dark horror / comedy, which is led by Chris Evans playing Mike Tyler, a down-on-his-luck Hollywood action star searching for a comeback at a star-studded environmental fundraiser held in a Greek mine hosted by a billionaire.
Okay.
However, the proceedings are cut short when a cult leader, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and her followers take the event hostage. Their driving force is their belief that an extinction-level event will take place in 3 days if 3 people are not sacrificed to the nearby volcano.
You got to chuck Chris Evans in a volcano.
Sure. Yeah.
Interesting. The start of that premise sounded a bit like the Nick Cage movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Oh, yeah.
But then it went off on one. Went off in a different direction.
Another movie, not anywhere near as far along its journey as Sacrifice, is the news this week that Netflix has greenlit. You know they love fast things.
I do.
Like F1 and stuff like that.
Yep.
They have greenlit a MotoGP based fiction movie.
Oh, right, okay.
A heist thriller in which, according to Deadline, in advanced negotiations to star, is Alan Ritchson.
Oh, okay.
He seems like a really big guy to put on a motorbike.
It does. Maybe he's playing the motorbike.
Maybe. Obviously, fresh off his success with War Machine this year for Netflix, and season 4 of Reacher has just premiered as well
started, I think.
on Prime Video. But yes, this is described as a Fast and Furious style heist thriller. Deadline expands that the film revolves around a crew of motorcycle thieves who begin stealing priceless antiquities around the world. Interpol recruits a one-time MotoGP prodigy, played by Alan Ritchson, to catch them until he realises that the ringleader may be his younger brother, long believed dead.
Sounds generic action movie title. Synopsis.
Deadline is reporting that MotoGP are directly involved in the project, which kind of is like you have to be if you want to film it all at one of our events.
Or use any bikes or anything.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
That'll have an audience.
We'll have full support of MotoGP as they have signed on to consult on the film and development of it.
Nice.
Are you more... What would you rather watch? F1 or motorbikes?
Oh. Motorbikes.
People slide off motorbikes.
Yeah, that's more interesting. Yeah. Neither, though.
What wouldn't I rather watch rather than Formula 1 is more the question.
I thought you were going to say Sacrifice or the MotoGP movie. And I was like, well, that's obvious. Which one I'd rather watch?
This is interesting. Talk about a guy who's everywhere for reasons I'm not really sure why. I know a guy you think highly of. I'm sure you'll be first in line to watch this. We mentioned a couple of weeks ago that he has signed up following a successful summer to, again, host his video podcast all the way through the forthcoming football season with Netflix.
Right.
Gary Lineker.
Right, yeah.
So he's
Big
firmly
fan.
in with
Big
Netflix.
fan.
However, he's also announced this week that he is taking part in a 4-part miniseries / documentary looking at his 50-year career from footballer through to journalist, whatever he does now, presenter.
How old is he?
I'm going to say
60 something?
60s, yeah. But this is going to happen at Prime Video.
Oh, interesting. So it's not an exclusive contract he's signed with Netflix, then?
A 4-part miniseries. tentatively called Lineker.
65.
Yeah, there you go. We'll look at his 50-year career, which has most recently seen him become a media and entertainment business owner through his successful podcasting operation, which, again, is now going to be on Netflix.
Yeah.
As opposed to this thing. Yeah, no exact date other than it will be out in 2027.
That
Do you know
one.
how many people, like, I know he's a fixture,
Yeah.
like, on TV and stuff. He's not a person who has, like, fans, is he? Like, are people... Like, has anyone missed Gary Lineker since he stopped doing football on the BBC?
Some people must have, because the podcast wouldn't have an audience if it didn't.
Yeah, true.
But also, why do people give a shit?
I don't know.
He just comes across to me like he's not a very nice man. And I've never met him. I don't know. I just don't know. He gives me Millie Bobby Brown vibes.
Amazon says that the series will feature candid insights and reflections from Lineker himself in unfiltered, honest interviews which delve into the truth behind the headlines. While family members, former footballers, friends and critics alike will also offer commentary on Lineker's past and present. Gary Lineker's whole thing when he was a footballer, that there was nothing interesting about him. That's how he got the deal with crisps and stuff. Never got booked. Mr. Nice Guy. If they go into some of the, the stuff behind some of his, getting sacked from the BBC and having some, to be fair, views that I agree with on politically and all that sort of stuff. But that might be quite interesting. But that's,
I wonder if they'll touch on his brother.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, because he's a more controversial character.
Yeah. We'll see.
I won't watch that. I'd rather watch the MotoGP thing than that.
My mother-in-law was in, when Gary Lineker did his episode of Who Do You Think You Are?
Yes.
My mother-in-law was in that.
What? Why?
Because
she related to Gary Lineker?
No, not at all. But she was. This is a few years ago. I don't think they do that. I don't even know if they do that show anymore. It's for anyone. It's the one where celebrities find out about their family trees and stuff. So for some reason, part of it was in our town,
right?
And they cut to footage of the town centre.
Yeah.
And my mother-in-law was on her lunch break walking towards the camera down the high street.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway,
he's a local lad, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a claim to fame.
It's just random. Very random. And finally, in terms of TV news.
Yep.
It can't go unnoticed or unmentioned, indeed, that we have confirmation that Welcome to Derry has been greenlit for a second season.
Yes.
By HBO Max.
Very exciting.
And
very exciting.
Will be set in the 1930s.
Yeah, it should focus on the Bradley Gang massacre.
The rotation.
The feeding cycle. We're telling the story backwards.
Yeah.
It's I don't know why, but we are. But yeah, so this is the 30s, so this will focus on the Bradley Gang massacre in Derry in 1935, which is one chapter in the book in it.
Yeah.
So a whole series, you're going to have to expand it quite a lot. But it's going from just that chapter alone, it's a lot more brutal than what you saw in this series.
Mm. So and this series was pretty brutal. Yeah,
this series was really brutal. So it should be a lot more violent, a lot more action, I would say. It's going to be dark. That one's going to be dark. Yeah. And then if you go back even further, if you go to the one before that, it's even darker. So it's just which.
I haven't read that book. I might have to read that book again. I've read it for years.
Yeah. I read it a few years ago now, but I've read it 3 or 4 times. I love it. It's brilliant. But I'm really, when I saw that, because it was a reel that came up, I was like, oh, it's fine. Because it was always going to be.
Yeah, it was a matter of.
Seems to have taken a long time to get renewed.
When were they pressing the button? I think we reported on it, didn't we, a while ago that HBO had basically said, look, when you're ready and you've firmed up your ideas, we'll give it the green light.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened.
So you're gonna pretty much have a whole new cast. But it'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
It's a really, really fascinating show that will be.
Excellent. Some movie news then.
Okay.
And hot on the heels from, seemingly hot on the heels from, you had San Diego Comic-Con, 6 weeks ago.
Ish.
You have now got, we have had last week, D23, which is Disney's sort of this is what we've
Version
got
of it,
coming
yeah.
and announcements. A few things on there, so sequels announced, which we kind of knew were coming, and some footage for things like Frozen 3,
Yeah.
Zootropolis sequel. What's next from Pixar, some of that stuff. There was some footage of the Ryan Gosling Star Wars movie.
Oh, was there? Okay.
A bit of a teaser of that. And probably the biggest news is the main cast confirmed for the MCU's X-Men movie.
Okay.
Not to be confused with all the X-Men that are in the upcoming Avengers movies.
It's very complicated, isn't it, the Marvel Universe now?
We'll come on to that.
Okay.
To expand on that a bit further shortly. But in terms of the cast for this thing, also announced was a release date. So the new X-Men movie from the first pure MCU X-Men movie will arrive on the 5th of May 2028.
Okay.
So that'll be effectively 6 months after Avengers Secret Wars.
Yep.
Which is they've made with back-to-back with Doomsday. And yeah, the couple of these, obviously, spoilers.
Yep.
Can we say Sadie Sink?
Yeah, we knew that anyway.
Yeah, fine. She's playing Jean Grey.
If you don't want to know, just skip forward a few minutes.
Sure. As we had suspected a few weeks ago, Samara Weaving will play Emma Frost.
Yes.
And Kit Connor playing Cyclops.
That's a good bit of casting.
Indy Navarrete, who broke out earlier this year in Obsession.
Yep.
She will play Rogue. Newcomer Maya Boyd will play Storm. And Christopher Abbott will play Charles Xavier. And then, right at the end, they dropped the fact that none other than Adam Driver will be playing the villain of the piece, Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister. I can see Adam Driver being a baddie.
Yeah.
He's a good
100%.
baddie.
Oh, he did Star Wars, didn't he?
Yeah.
Again, it's all people just
playing
franchise merry-go-rounds.
It really is.
This thing's going to be directed by Jake Schreier, who directed Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Last year.
Which was highly successful.
Yeah, very much. So that's happening.
Cool.
If that's your thing, as Marvel continues its...
It's just going to keep rolling.
Refresh.
You're not stopping it.
And as such, because a movie's got to be good if you've got to do homework.
Right.
Disney have released a list / advert for using Disney Plus to list the must watches that you need to get under your belt before heading to the cinema to watch Doomsday in December.
Okay.
It's quite a long list.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want me to read them off?
Yep.
So,
I want to tell you which ones I've seen.
In order to best understand this upcoming movie, you need to have gone and watched or refreshed yourself by watching X-Men.
Yep.
X2, that's the original Hugh Jackman,
yep.
Bryan Singer ones. Captain America, the First Avenger.
Yep.
The Avengers.
Yep.
Avengers Infinity War.
Yep.
Avengers Endgame.
Yep.
The whole 2 seasons of Loki.
No, I've only seen the first one.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
That's the second one.
Yeah.
Captain America Brave New World. I think that's the most recent one.
Maybe.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
The Thunderbolts.
No.
And Fantastic Four First Steps.
Okay, so I'm not too bad then. I've only got a couple to go and watch.
And you cannot watch.
You're not allowed in.
Unless you've watched all of them.
You have to have like a passport with it all signed off.
Yeah, exactly. You have to watch all of that stuff.
Right. Interesting. I wonder why Black Panther's in there. I'm intrigued to know how they're all going to tie together.
Maybe. I don't know. I was going to say something, but I'm not
I'm not.
by any means an authority on Marvel.
No.
But there are characters from that movie that are in Doomsday.
True. I think that's what they're getting at, isn't it?
Yeah.
All these characters are going to be in Doomsday. Okay. I'm just going to go and watch Doomsday, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
I think that's probably the best approach.
Yeah.
Okay. couple of bits of news left. And I think someone wants another Oscar because it's been a few years. Because Tom Hanks
right. What's he up to?
has been locked in, according to Deadline, to be the star of an upcoming Warner Brothers adaptation of Theo of Golden.
Theo of Golden?
A word-of-mouth juggernaut best-selling novel that has taken the publishing world by storm.
Okay. Never heard of it.
This is by first-time author Alan Levi.
Right.
He is 70 years old.
Really?
Proving
wow.
that
there's still time.
Exactly.
Still plenty of time.
Hanks is in advanced talks, according to Deadline, to play the title character of this thing. And in terms of a synopsis, Deadline says this movie/book is set in a fictional town of Golden, where a man named Theo arrives and purchases pencil portraits of locals that are displayed in a coffee shop.
Okay.
He returns them to each subject, and on each of these visits, stories are revealed and relationships develop, leading Theo to come to terms with the tragedy in his own past.
That sounds interesting.
It sounds just laced with awardsy
It really
potential.
does. It really does.
The book was self-published in 2023.
Okay.
As I say, by first-time author Alan Levy. And through word of mouth, just exponentially grew its numbers. He did show up on Oprah Winfrey's podcast, which probably helped as well.
Probably.
But has sold to date over 3.5 million copies in America alone, has been published in 43 languages, and has been a #1 bestseller in the United States, the Netherlands, Italy, and the UK, amongst others.
Wow. The novel is 4.6 out of 5 on Amazon, 4.4 out of 5 on Goodreads, and 5 out of 5 on Waterstones.
Oh,
So it must be good. That sounds interesting though. I don't know if I'd read the novel. That doesn't sound like my sort of thing. But the film I could get into. I think I'd enjoy that.
You can kind of already. I can already picture Tom Hanks sitting
in a cafe doodling.
Well, and talking to people, and just
yeah, of course, yeah.
Languish, just slowly and just. I'm always picturing old Forrest Gump.
Old Forrest Gump sitting on a bench next to somebody just listening to their story.
Yeah, exchanging life stories and
yeah. I can see
maybe
that.
that's why it's so easy to imagine. Okay, and the final news story of the week. It is a really sad news story. This is the unfortunate and untimely and tragic passing of Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, this was real shocking news earlier in the week.
Of some of the Scream movies, Heroes, and Nashville as well, which he received several Golden Globe nominations at the age of only 36.
Yeah, it's shocking. I don't think we know any details yet, do we, of what's happened? But
no,
it doesn't really matter. It's still a young person taken too soon.
Yeah, I think she's been very open with some of her struggles in the past.
She lost her brother quite recently as well, didn't she?
Yes, and she, I think, only last year released a memoir. Yeah, which sort of brought her a bit back into the public eye. But yeah, no real details yet. But yeah, always
really sad.
A really sad, tragic.
One of very few characters in the Scream franchise that's been kept alive because the fans love it. Yeah. The fans love that character, and they kept it alive and brought it back a couple of times.
Yes.
And yeah, it's a real shame.
Yeah,
it's a real shame.
It's really. I mean, it's a long time ago now, but. It was only for that first season, but Heroes was one of the last water cooler shows prior to streaming taking over. Between sort of Heroes and Lost, they were
it came at that golden age, didn't it?
Of real, they really got into the zeitgeist, and obviously Heroes went off an absolute cliff after its first season. Yeah, but 100%. That whole save the cheerleader, save the world
that was viral.
Yeah, 100%. She was launched into stardom from that. Really,
yeah, she really was. It came at that golden era of Lost, Heroes, Desperate Housewives, 24, There was loads of really quality TV, and then streaming came along. I think Breaking Bad was probably the last one.
It was on the cusp.
And it was on the cusp, and then everything went streaming after that. But yeah, Heroes was the first series of Heroes was massive. It was everywhere, and that was mainly down to that character. And it's a real. It hit me quite hard when that came out the other day. That was not somebody I've thought about for a long time, but she was also in the video game Until Dawn.
Oh, right.
Have you played that? She mocapped one of the characters in that. So I've played that through 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
So yeah, it's real sad. It's a real shame.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all the news.
Excellent. How have you watched anything good at the top of the stream?
I've watched a couple of things. So I've started, I think I've watched the first 2 episodes of Quarterback, which is back for I want to say 4th season on Netflix. If you're into that sort of behind the scenes sports type documentary, is really interesting. I think it's fascinating to see sort of behind the scenes of some of these NFL teams, and particularly the just the work that goes on in that quarterback position to learn all the plays and all the stuff they've got to go through. Plus, you get a good glimpse into sort of life at home with some of these guys. Joe Flacco's on it, right?
Oh, right, okay.
And he's a veteran, sort of. He's the this is my grizzled old veteran last season sort of thing. And he opens up his garage at home, and there's this sports car in there that he got given as a prize for when he won the MVP, most valuable player, 10 years, however many years ago when he won the Super Bowl. Yeah. And he was like, I've taken it out twice, and it just sits there.
In 10 years?
Yeah.
Wow. At least 10 years.
And he was like, I don't think it would even start, but it's like a trophy. It means a lot to me.
If you think you'd look after it, then wouldn't you? Just keep it.
Oh no, it's not
ticking over.
Unlooked. But he's like, it's just sat here.
Wow.
Like, it's a different world.
Completely different world.
So yeah, I will, and it's quite a good show to just if you're doing something else, you can. Yeah, just have it. A good one in the back. And then have finished season 2 of One Piece.
Okay.
I know, way behind the times, but it's great.
It's only 6 months.
Yeah.
Hopefully
really not as long to wait till season 3.
No, hopefully. Daughter enjoy it? Both daughters were into it, weren't they?
Yes, but especially the younger one.
Oh, that's really cool.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
No, that's really cool.
I tell you what, though, the episode where you get Chopper's backstory.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that to be so brutal.
That is brutal. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go into that one with some tissues.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
How about you?
On your recommendation last week, I started season 2 of 4 seasons.
Oh yeah.
I've done episode 5, so I think I've got 3 left.
Yeah.
Really good. Like you said last week, it's just more of the same. All those characters are great. The settings are great. I do have a new place to visit on my bucket list now, though. You know that one where they go to New Jersey, that town that's like an old Victorian town with the boardwalk?
Yeah.
That's right on my street. I would love to visit that. I've even looked at where it is. It's called Ocean Grove in New Jersey, and it's like, I need to go there. That's on my bucket list.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's hire one of those cool houses and go.
What I don't understand is, 'cause there's been a lot of talk and even articles in the media the last few months saying, has Netflix got a second season problem?
Yeah.
Viewers aren't catching on to some of the things that are coming back. And that stretches down from like smaller type shows like the 4 seasons right up to like Squid Game. Wednesday didn't do anywhere near the numbers that you might have thought that it would. And I think this one is really interesting because to me, this season is no worse than the first season. I don't mean that. No, it's great.
More of the same.
So was the first season. So what's not clicking? Is it there's too much? Is it competition from elsewhere?
I don't think they market second seasons as well as they do firsts. I think when they've got a new show, they're quite good at marketing that.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to push the second season of a show as much. I don't know if it's that.
I think a bit of it as well is that you aren't like me with One Piece. Perfect example. I know I can go and watch that whenever I want. I do not feel a thing that I have to watch that first week and similar with this.
Yeah. See, I've watched the first season of the 4 seasons, so you'd think that my algorithm that they would force that at me.
Yeah.
This is out. Go and watch it. You've enjoyed the first season. Yeah. But they didn't. It was never. I didn't feel like it was ever like at the top of my Netflix or anything like that. They should be marketing that people who've watched the first season, surely. Yeah. But I don't know. I just don't feel like it was. I feel like if we didn't do this podcast, I don't think I'd have known that show. The second season of that show came out.
Which is crazy when you consider.
But then there'd be a lot of shows that I wouldn't have watched if it wasn't for this podcast. So.
But when you consider sort of the star power in it as well.
Yeah, it's huge. Everybody in it's famous.
It's it's an interesting one. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed.
Yeah,
it.
I'm really enjoying. I've got 3 left, I think. So
Yeah.
I'll get to that. And then I watched a Netflix movie on Saturday night. I watched a movie called The Last House.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Have
this
you heard
all
of
over.
this?
I've seen it all over my.
It's all over your algorithm. Remember await further instructions?
I do.
It's just that.
Okay.
No, it's not. That's doing it a bit of a disservice. It's better than await further instructions. It's basically about this family. It starts raining one day, and the rain seals everybody in their houses.
Okay.
So you're sealed in your house. You can't get out. You can't break the windows. You can't open the doors. You're stuck in your house. You're not going anywhere. And then a bit later on in the film, every time it rains, there's like monsters outside who are taking out the people who did happen to be outside when this happened. And then it's about this family trying to survive in their house without being able to get out for any supplies or anything like that.
Does sound like that movie.
Yeah, it is. It's very much like that. But the dad, there's a real plot issue with it that I don't know. You kind of have to overlook it to enjoy the film.
Okay.
And I did enjoy the film. I thought it was quite good. But they decide, the dad realizes that the chimney is open to the elements. So if you can get out of the chimney, you can get out of the house. But they can't fit out of the chimney.
Okay.
So what he decides to do is rig up this system. He builds a trap and he rigs it up so he can get this trap out of the chimney, down into the garden and trap wild animals and then drag them back up. And then they can eat these animals. So they've got food. They've got a food supply now. It never explains to you how the hell he gets that trap up the chimney. And down and back up again and down and back up again.
Minor detail.
Minor detail, but it was like, how's he done that? Because at one point he winches the young girl up the chimney.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's she being winched on? How's she coming up there?
Had he already had some building work done that meant there was
I don't know. You
hoist
kind of
up
do
there,
have to. But it's set over numerous years. They're in this house for numerous years.
Oh,
The kids
okay.
grow up like that. They end up pulling the floorboards up and planting. They've got like seeds from strawberries that they had and stuff. So they turn their house into this whole like vegetation patch, and it's really good. It is really good. You just have to leave your brain at the door a little bit. Don't think about it. If we'd have done it on the show, it would have gone quite high up in the stream table, I think. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
I might check that out.
It's a
It
recommend
sounds
from
crazy.
me. It's crazy. It is really crazy. But yeah, it's good. It's different.
Good.
Other than that, I don't think I've watched the first 2 episodes of the new season of Ted Lasso.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's just back to normal. That's just Ted Lasso again. It's great. It's a really good show. A few new characters. A lot of the old ones are back again.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Fine.
Good fun. I think that's it though.
Cool.
I don't think I've watched anything else. How long has this episode been, Nick?
I don't know. My internal clock is
What is your internal clock telling you right now?
38.5 minutes.
Oh wow, you're way off. 48 and a half.
Wow.
minutes. So people checking the edit will know how much has been cut out. Do you want to quickly run through the top 10s on Netflix and then we'll get out of here?
Let's do it.
Global top 10 movies. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Currently at number 10 in the global top 10 of movies, which they don't differentiate language anymore, I don't think. Not in the global one anyway. Oh no, they do. I'm lying. Movies in English. So these are English language movies in the top 10.
Yeah.
Number 10 is In the Lands of Saints and Sinners.
Okay.
That's a Liam Neeson movie
Okay, of course it is.
from
I bet
2024.
he's out for revenge in some form or
A
another.
disillusioned hitman comes out of retirement for one last job when an IRA bomber on the run from the law arrives in his sleepy Irish village. Came out in 2024. Currently 4 weeks in the top 10. Number 9, K-pop Demon Hunters.
That's crazy.
Still there. Number 8, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay.
Which I think they're not on Netflix in this country.
No, because they're all on
Disney Plus.
They're all on Disney Plus. But interestingly, I had an advert thrown at me from the BBC iPlayer.
Yes, they are all
said-
on the iPlayer. That is
Which
true.
basically said, we've got every Spider-Man movie.
They are. That is true. I did know that actually. It's something to do with Sony. It's their contract
Right,
as well,
okay.
isn't it? Where did I get to? Number 8. Number 7, What a Girl Wants.
Okay.
Randomly.
Who knows? Some sort of rom-com from the 2000.
2003.
There you go.
A free-spirited American teen searches for the father she never met and discovers he's a British politician living in a world of wealth and tradition. That looks like Colin Firth. I think that's Colin Firth. Number 6, Arthur the King. Any ideas?
No, none whatsoever.
On a punishing endurance race, the captain of an adventure racing team meets a scrappy, wounded dog whose loyalty carries him through the toughest of miles.
Okay.
That is Guy Pearce.
Okay.
In that picture. Number 5, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That is the Johnny Depp version. Number 4, 72 Hours. That's the Kevin Hart movie?
Yes. Okay, is it Kevin Hart joining a fraternity or something like that?
Number 3, Extinction. What's Extinction? 2015. 3 survivors of a zombie apocalypse must overcome their animosity and join forces when a new breed of creature emerges from the ruins of civilization.
Okay.
That sounds familiar now. I've heard that. I've seen a lot of zombie movies in my life. Number 2, Don't Say Good Luck. Ever heard of this one? This is a very an unfamiliar chart. Don't Say Good Luck is brand new. Came out in 2026. Sophie Birnbaum is ready for the spotlight as the lead in a high school musical until she's suddenly facing more drama at home than on the stage. Currently top 10 in 61 countries.
Wow.
And at number 1 is the aforementioned The Last House.
Okay, yeah.
A family mysteriously sealed inside their home must work together to survive dwindling resources and the ominous force keeping them trapped.
I will watch that. That's intrigued me.
Top 10 in 93 countries. That is all of Netflix's territories, as we know. What do you want to do now? Do you want to do non-English movies? Do you want to do English shows? Do you want to do a country?
Let's do shows.
English shows?
Yeah, and then we'll talk about what we're watching on Thursday.
Yeah, let's do that. Number 10, Camp Crunchables. No, Camp Crunch Labs.
Okay.
I think it's a children's show.
Sure.
It's brand new. Have a blast this summer at Camp Crunch Labs, where Mark Rober's serving up space-themed science experiments with special guests and at-home challenges.
I think this is the guy. He's a YouTuber, Ben. He was on Netflix's coverage of the dude who climbed the skyscraper.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got his own show now.
Yeah.
Number 9 is season 3 of Tires.
Okay.
Any ideas what Tires is?
I think it's an American sitcom set in like a garage /
Well,
mechanics thing.
As part owners of a struggling Valley Forge, Will confronts the road not taken and Shane finds himself on a detour towards adulthood. That doesn't really help, but yeah, you might be right. I think they look like they're in a garage. Number 8, WWE Raw. Number 7, Harlan Coben's I Will Find You.
Okay.
Number 6, the bombing of Pan Am 103.
Okay.
That's a limited series. Number 5, Mourinho, which I assume is a documentary about Jose Mourinho.
It is, yes.
Number 4, My Brilliant Career.
Okay.
Any ideas?
No, not familiar with that one.
Brand new, 6 episodes, season 1. Restless, razor sharp, and refusing to conform, Sibila is dead set on writing her own story in an era that expects her to find a man and settle down. Looks like a new period drama type thingy. Top 10 in 54 countries. Number 3 is the Idaho Murders College Nightmare. It's a new true crime documentary. Number 2, Conversations with a Killer, the Charles Manson's tapes. And currently number 1 in English language shows globally is My Life with the Waterboys season 3. Okay. That's doing well. Do you want to do a random country, or should we just stop there?
I think we can call it there.
I think we can call it there. Let's call it there. So all we've got to do now is talk to you about what we're watching on our movie show this week.
We have. So come back on Thursday to anywhere you can find your podcast, and you will find us.
You will. Me and Nick.
The world famous Bottom of the Stream movie show, where we are talking about no wildcards this week.
No, straight out of the randomizer.
Movie. We are talking about a horror slasher movie.
We are indeed.
There's someone inside your house.
Yes, there's someone inside your house.
Which has a nice circularity to it, given our question of the week that you found.
Oh, of course. Maybe that's where subconsciously that's where it came from.
Yeah. A Netflix original.
A Netflix original slasher movie.
Yeah.
I've got some thoughts on it. I've got some comments on it. I'm still not 100% sure I've not already seen it, but we'll get into that during the episode. So yeah, come back on Thursday. In the meantime, go out and do whatever you want on this video. Like, subscribe, tell your nan, ding the bell, comment, leave us. Somebody left us a comment on Spotify. That was cool.
Brilliant.
So yeah, do that.
More of those, please.
More of those. Yeah, loads of other cool stuff. Do whatever you want on this video. go and watch, what was the film called? There's Someone Inside Your House. And then
Someone inside your house.
boom. And then we'll be back on Thursday to talk to you about that very movie.
Cheers.
Bye.